So hello and welcome to today's video. So if you're a fan of Grand Theft Auto, you've more than likely seen those fan-made GTA cover memes. Ones that are just fake covers of Grand Theft Auto based off real life places, TV shows or other games. But did you know there was actually a time where one of these fake GTA covers actually caused Rockstar Games to sue? Now this next part might be a bit difficult for some viewers and might not seem related at first, but it helps set the scene and hopefully you understand the seriousness of the situation. Anyway, in July 2010 in the United Kingdom, the 2010 Northumbria manhunt incident occurred, where a 37-year-old man named Raoul Moat was recently released from jail on July 1st, after serving his sentence for assaulting his 9-year-old niece. And one of the very first things he did after getting out of jail was go and shoot his ex-girlfriend who survived and her new boyfriend who died. And then he essentially waged war on the police by saying he had no intentions of harming the general public, but he would continue to go after police officers until he was dead. He managed to attack and permanently blind one officer, and the rest of the incident was just a massive search for him around the Northumbria area, just up north of Newcastle, where Moat was eventually found in Rothbury. Now this incident was one of the worst in modern UK history, as the hunt involved over 10% of all of the UK's armed police officers to patrol the streets and guard local schools, and brought in many officers and services from all over the UK, even going as far as to bring in sniper teams, armoured vehicles from Northern Ireland, and even using a Royal Air Force Tornado to do nighttime sweeps around Northumbria. The ordeal came to an end with Moat losing his life at his own hands rather than give himself in, on July 9th, 2010. Now, of course, as with every serious situation, some people were just rushing to make up memes and jokes about the situation. And one of these involved somebody making a mock-up Grand Theft Auto cover called GTA Rothbury, which, yes, I have to censor that image at the top. This image itself, while a bit distasteful, wasn't what caught Rockstar's attention initially, but shortly after the incident ended on July 21st, 2010, a newspaper by the name of the Daily Star actually wrote up an article on this, where the writer of the article, Jerry Lawton, wrote to claim that Rockstar Games were in fact developing a brand new Grand Theft Auto game based off the events of the Northumbrian manhunt. The article itself is nothing more than clickbait and lies, as the article claimed that many other gaming outlets were also reporting on this brand new GTA game. But as you can probably guess, no gaming site ever did. However, the kicker of this is the Daily Star even had the nerve to go and interview the families of the affected about this non-existent game. So they most likely did believe that this was happening and more than likely caused them a lot of distress seeing such a traumatic event being turned into an entertainment product. But this was more than enough for Rockstar Games to take action against the Daily Star. They went ahead and sued the Daily Star for libel for printing lies about the company and how their article could impact the company's reputation. Now, upon realising the story was not real, the Daily Star quickly deleted all traces of the article and put up a public apology to Rockstar, which actually said, "We made no attempt to check the accuracy of the story before publication and did not contact Rockstar Games prior to publishing this story. We also did not question why best-selling and critically acclaimed fictional game series would choose to base one of their most popular games on this horrifying crime event. It is now accepted that there were never any plans by Rockstar Games to publish such a game and that our story was false. We apologise for publishing the story using a mock-up of the game cover, our own comments on the matter and soliciting critical comments from grieving family members. We unreservedly apologise to Rockstar Games and have undertaken not to repeat the claims again." Now, side note, the writer of the article even defended what he wrote, as Jerry wrote on his Facebook page, "I am baffled by the fury of adult gamers. These are grown men who sit around all day playing computer games with one another, who today have chosen to enter the real world just long enough to complain about my story slamming a Raoul Moat version of Grand Theft Auto." Now, going off this, it kind of seems like Jerry himself actually believed what he wrote. But it seems this apology was taken to court, where both Rockstar Games and Express newspapers who own the Daily Star were in court in London in October 2010. Where Rockstar's representative Melanie Hart claimed that the original story referred to Rockstar Games as questionable idiots and caused a lot of distress by telling the grieving family that this was a real thing that was going to happen. Even the Daily Star's representative couldn't worm her way out of it, so rather than try to dispute it, just flat out agreed with Rockstar's complaints, saying they're sorry for the article and damage caused again, and ultimately Rockstar carried on with their plea to sue. And the Daily Star ended up having to pay Rockstar Games an undisclosed amount. Now, something interesting about this is it appears the Daily Star are known for getting sued for libel, as in that same year before the Rockstar Games incident they got sued for libel twice. One for writing an article claiming former British model Peaches Geldof was a prostitute in January 2010, and in March 2010 they were publishing false stories about the death of the ex-husband of comedian Matt Lucas. Even in 2022 it seems the Daily Star didn't really learn their lesson much, because they're managing to rival certain GTA 6 channels in the news department. Oh, and if you're wondering what happened to Jerry, he's still employed at the Daily Star. But yeah, that's how a fake Grand Theft Auto cover ended up with Rockstar Games suing a newspaper for libel. I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.